born. Show them how we do this, man. Btbtv. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. Btbtv. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow down.
Kill the VP of Btbtv. Salute, boy. I see you.
Yo, John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching, like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stick like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My wins on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope, the okie doke. We don't go for that. Harsh rope, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia, so Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666, the devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, on the run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playground, that's his fiends who want their main stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe who want to play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia, so Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah, Btbtv. It's the movement, man. You're born. You're born, let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Cash, we up in here, man. Hood famous.
The Cold Bella, salute. K. Harris, peace, boy. Yo. I want to say good morning. Well, grand rising to all the kings and queens in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the 5% nation of gods and earth. Salam alaikum. I'm doing a lot of rock to Allah. Man, we're going to talk about today. I want to get the kids something to think about. You know what I mean? The kids that be watching and wonder what's going on and thinking, I want y'all to have something to think of because there's a lot of shit going on. And these guys, they tell you the truth. These guys not tell you the truth. They're not keeping it real with y'all. We got to keep it real with y'all about this prison shit. About if you do crime in the street, the shit you will face in prison. If you do crime in the streets, the things you will face in prison. We're about to talk about that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm here. I'm definitely here. We're gonna speak some facts. Hopefully, some of these guys that I did time would have popped up today. You know what I'm saying? So you know, this shit is real. This ain't no joke, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's not no joke. And for these guys to feed you them dreams with these prison stories, it's bullshit. Do not listen to them. It was nothing glorious about prison. Everything about prison was horrible. It might take you some time to realize it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all hear from former inmates and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take y'all through a prison show in New Jersey. You know what I mean? Because y'all need to see this. And now it's even worse. It's gang wars in prison. You know what I mean? This BLVD Skino. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let him tell
What's
you
up,
something.
y'all? It's been a minute.
This is fair use. Fair use right here. Fair usage. This is what happened. This is what happened to us black brothers in jail.
So I did a video, so I'm gonna do a video today on how to let's say survive jail / prison. I'm staying in New Jersey. Give me I'm not glorifying it, none of that shit. Not glamorizing it. But this will happen because you might be going to prison or going to jail for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend anyone to go to jail or prison because you have no say so there. You get me? I just keep it 100. But if you just so happen to get caught up in that situation, this is how you survive it. Before you hit the beam, before you hit jail, find out, the politics of what's going on, like what's ruling the jail. Is it the gangs, the young guys, religions, anything that certain hoods from your neighborhood, anywhere that's running that jail, and how the jail is being run. My best, and it depends on your reputation. I said you're a nobody. If you're a nobody, ask some inmates that you probably befriended in the intake and everything, and ask some questions. Let them know that this ain't I ain't from around here. I ain't from out here. Give me the rundown on how the jail is run. As far as Mercer County in New Jersey, our jail is run by. When I was in and out of jail back in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, jails was run by gangs. You know what I mean? Majority Bloods. Whoever got the most numbers, that's who ran the jail. That's just how it went. Whoever had the most numbers, that's who ran the jail. You get me?
Check this out. Let me say something about this right here. I was letting y'all hear the shit this dude was saying. Check this out. It's not about who runs the jail. It's about how you carry yourself in jail. My first time ever being locked up in prison, I was 18. I was young. I was wild. I was 94, right? Well, I was in the county. I was Union County at the time. I went to prison in 97. Yo, I was young. I was wild. It was 94. Nobody ran the jails in no counties back then. The only people that had any say so was the Muslims, the guys, and the Latin kings. They kept all the we kept all the conflict down in all the jails. You know what I'm saying? When you came in there, you don't have to be nothing. If you know one person that's somebody in there and y'all tight, you're gonna be all right. Well, I don't know what I heard was a lot of raping going on in the 70s and the early 80s in prison. But through all the time I went to prison. I never went to no mediums until I got my time all the way down. You know what I'm saying? I never seen or heard about nobody getting involuntary raped in prison. I was in SouthWoods State Prison. I was in there with lifers, and they was not taking ass. Our problem in prison, at SouthWoods State Prison, was the racist COs. The racist COs out of there that was out there from South Jersey and deep in the country in the sticks that worked there. That was our problem. everybody banded together against them COs at one time. We took over the jail, held the COs hostage until they fixed that shit. They was murdering an inmate a week when SouthWoods State Prison first opened up. And nobody knew about it. Nobody knew but us. Nobody knew about it but us. Because when shit like that happened, they locked the jail down. They take the person out. And when they took him out, we know she never came back. It was inmates that worked in medical that would tell us that, yo, that boy died. They beat him to death. And he don't got no family who call looking for him, they're not going to know. See, when you're lucky enough to have family and people that care about you, when they don't hear from you for a week or two, they start calling up, they're checking. But if you got no family like a lot of people have when they go to jail, because they burn all their bridges, the family don't know they gone. But we know they gone. And yo, it was horrible. It was hectic. It was horrible. Yo, I'm going to tell you, I know one story when we first opened up. We used to walk to the chow hall. They said stay inside that yellow line. If you walk outside the yellow line or the other side of the yellow line, you're going in the hole. So we like, damn, you go to the hole, you walk outside the yellow line. So something happened, a guy, he dropped something. And he went outside the yellow line, pick it up. When he went outside the yellow line to pick it up, all them COs, all black and black riot wear, came out of this big ass booth that was right across, right next to the mess hall. And they went up to him, they tried to put hands, because I'm just picking something up. All day I'm picking something up, and they swarmed on him. I never been in prison before. This is my first, yo, Cuba the Bronx, salute, bro. I see you, bro. This is my first time ever seeing this happen. The way they did it. They hog-tied this guy. They beat him up hog-tied. They was beating him up all the way to segregation. When you're young and you're seeing that for your first time, it messes with your mental. You know what I mean? Because you're thinking they're supposed to be there to protect you, not to harm you. They're supposed to be there to watch, make sure people don't harm each other. The same thing they said about cops. I'm going to tell you something. What my cousin told me when I first got locked up, I was in Union County, and they revoked my bail. My cousin told me, he was a sergeant there. He was like, yo, quiet. He was like, check this out. These COs are not going to help you. So whatever you got to do, you do it and save your life and deal with the consequences later. I was your cousin, but he's like, I'm your family, word. He's like, I stop if I'm there. But no other CO ain't going to help you. They're going to wait till everybody come because they scared of you. And then they're going to do something. But by the time that happens, it can be too late for you. So you do what you got to do to make it home. First incident with this happened in Union County. My boy Eric James. He, back then we had the bowl bitches. You talk to the bitches on a bowl. Hey yo, you empty the toilet out, clean it out, spray it out, and you talk with a roll up piece of paper. You talk, you listen, you talk back and forth. I was on 10B at the time. Eric he was on 11B, right up top of me, right upstairs. But we all was on the same pod. When he was talking to his bold chick, a bunch of like kings ran into his room. Now Eric was Muslim. He was a 5%er, but he grew up with my mother, so he's my OG. I respected him. You dig what I'm saying? They ran to his room, they jumped him, They jumped him over a bowl bitch because the bowl bitch was somebody's ex-wife. When they jumped him, I felt some type of way. So I told the gods, I told the Muslim brothers, like, yo, whatever y'all got planned, we're going to handle these niggas today. We're not going to wait. We're not going to let this shit linger. We're going to handle it today. We're going to catch them by surprise. We're not going to let this shit linger. Everybody like, yo, we down, we down. It's like, yo, but somebody said some bitch shit. What about Christmas visits? Christmas visits, nigga. Fucking Christmas visits, nigga. If we don't handle this shit now, they're going to do this shit to all of us. So we got to jump now. Told these niggas that. All these dudes was like, all right, I'm with you, God, I'm with you. We're going to do it. When the shit jumped, I jumped the shit off early in the morning. We was at breakfast. I jumped the shit early in the morning. Like, yo, we're going to have this shit early in the morning. Get this shit out the way. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do this. Everybody like, all right, bet. Me, I'm young. I'm wild. Kind of reckless at the time. I don't care. I'm like, yo, he did something to my OG, my big homie. We're going to roll this nigga out. So the nigga who did it, I walked straight up to him early in the morning, punched right in the mouth. Boom! Right at breakfast. Nothing. I got to shake it quick. So I'm getting shaken with him. I'm banging this one. Bang, bang, bang. Had his nigga face like hamburger meat. Had his face like hamburger meat. His whole, the 9 King niggas ran that was in there with him. They ran, and I felt motherfuckers hit me in the back. Boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit. So my man Shoe B, Yusuf Gardner, and one other person. There wasn't even God body or Muslim, none of that. He wasn't even from Elizabeth. He was from where's this book from? Roselle. No, Linden. He's from Linden. Keon. Rest in peace, Keon. You know what I'm saying? Keon started hooking them niggas. Boom! We banging them niggas. There's 3 of us fighting like 10 Latin Kings. I got poked up. I was getting hit in the chest. I tried to make the face. You know, they make the spoons, the forks, the sporks. They sharpen them shit. You know what I'm saying? Real good. So it's just the poking. So before I even did it, I armored up. You know what I'm saying? I had on 2 sweatshirts and 2 one of the county prison shirts. So that could at least in the impact case they shanked me. You know what I'm saying? Because the shanks was a metal, it was plastic. So that helped them. It took them a long time to get through all that with that shit. So I film hit me and shit. Because I turn around the wall now because I seen so many people. So I'm on the wall, we fight, we going at it. The COs came in there. When they came, I'm slipping in jello. Niggas, the motherfucking Puerto Ricans, I didn't know nothing about the jello on the floor, make you slide and slip and shit. I'm sliding and slipping, so I backed up against the wall. Like I said, the first time I ever had a fight in jail. The COs, when they came in there, they waited for the goon squad to come in. We fighting for like 10 minutes, but it seemed long. If you fighting in a brawl, a riot, it's 3 against 10 motherfuckers. You fight for 10 minutes, that's a long time. I'm young, I got energy, we work out, we do everything, so I'm good. But I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers, they coming like they keep swarming in. I'm looking, and when I'm looking around, I'm seeing everybody who's there and who's not there. I'm seeing everybody that was supposed to help go lock in their rooms. It was this nigga named Choco, a black Cuban. He was Muslim too. He used to live on South Park Street. Anybody from South Park Street that know Choco, this nigga used to be like, hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He used to hustle. He used to get money back then. So all of us hustled together on South. We all knew each other. This nigga locked in the room. This gangster street nigga locked in the room. Wanted no parts. And me being so young and being naive, I'm not really know who the Latin Kings really are. But I know who I am. I know what I stand for, so I don't care. I said something about the story one time, And somebody got a comment and said, "Oh, you probably lying." I'm like, check this out. I ain't gonna never lie because this niggas that was there that tell you. I'm the one that set it off. This was 96. No, my father. This was 94 when I set up that riot on 10A, 10B. You know what I'm saying? Or 10B, 10A, 10B, 11B. I'm the one that set that show. Anybody was there that tell you that. And I set it off because of what happened to somebody that was supposed to be an elder. We don't put hands on the elders unless they disrespect us to the utmost. You dig what I'm saying? So we got it shaken. By the time the COs got there, they maced me and the other two black guys. They maced us hard. The Lad King, the Puerto Rican niggas, the Lad King niggas, when the police came, them niggas became pussy. And they laid down on the floor. I'm like, what these niggas laying down on the floor for? Because they'd rather fight us than fight the cops at the time. I seen that. It might be different now, but I know at that time, they would rather fight us than fight the police. We standing there, the police come, they maced us, we didn't get a chance to get on the floor. So when you maced, you don't see shit. So whoever come near you, you swing it. Police or not. So boom, I'm duffing up police everything. They finally get me down. They get me down. They beat my ass on the way to the hole. They beat my ass. I know they beat Shuby ass. And they beat Keon ass. They beat our ass on the way to the hole. They do nothing to the Light King. They was jumping up, you know what I'm saying? And we got poked. We use no knives, we use our hands. So when they got in the hole, they seen how we looked. On Eternal Affairs, DJ Donald Johnson, his father, Donald Johnson Sr., his son used to play basketball with the Cavs and play for the Harlem Globetrotters too, with school with me. His father was like, yo, they replayed the videotape. They was like, why are you so beat up and bruised up if the guys you was fighting wasn't even hitting you? They can't even hit you because you was hitting them. I see the tape. I was like, you figure that out. I ain't telling no police, I ain't telling nobody. To me, ratting is still ratting. I ain't gonna tell nobody. You figure that out. So when he came back in, they had me in a hole for 90 days. I guess they was doing what they was doing. They took me at the hall. They took me at the hall for 90 days and didn't drop all charges. I'm like, why are they dropping all charges on me? Because they seen in the cameras. See, it's good to have people that you know are close to in there to protect, to have your back. I'm talking about like COs or sergeants or whatever. So I had my cousin, he was a sergeant in, and then it was DJ, he was director of the Internal Affairs inside Erie County. When they seen what happened, they're like, nah, we can't let that stand. First of all, because they knew, my cousin, that's my family, they would have ripped his ass for that shit. And the DJ knew he still lived on South Park Street in Elizabeth, New Jersey, where my peoples lived at. Where people lived all around him that knew us. And we would have got hurt, something happened to us. He didn't handle that shit properly, something would happen to him. And that's actual fact. Anybody know, they know. So I'm telling you, they took me out the hole. When they took me out the hole, they put me on a murder tier. Now I got 5 years. My bunkie got double life. He just lost a trial. The week after I got there, he lost a trial to 2 murders that got double life. He had murdered two, him and his wife had murdered 2 people in Weekway Park, stabbed them up, shot them, and set the bodies on fire for messing up their money. It was a lady they murdered, it was a guy. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, this guy's an old head. Man was all right at first. His name was Ronald Chisholm. They called him Naeem. He ain't never coming home. He's still locked up. He done. So we came back from court. Well, first let me tell you what happened. When I got to Arts here, there was some matter of fact, there was some Latin Kings there, right? There was a lot of niggas from my hood, and there was a lot of Latin Kings there, and the nigga I had beat up was there. So the head Latin King his name is Jazz. He came to me. The head Latin King, this was 94 95 year Cali was that. The head Latin King came to me. He was like, yo, I know what happened, you know what I'm saying? I want to apologize. He apologized. We straight like, I know y'all peace to the gods. I don't know who y'all, da-da-da. That what he did wasn't right and exact. And you had every right to do what you did. And he had a nigga come apologize. The nigga, yo, when I see the nigga, he was still healing up for when I rocked him. That was like 90 days later. He still had the, you know what I'm saying? The scars and shit like that. They wasn't even healed. Because you know how you black Latino, you slit them, you know what I'm saying? They shit don't heal as fast when they lighter. But he came to me, we talked, we built, and he gave me like I said, somebody said a lot about this. He gave me a box of commissary, cosmetics, food, you know what I'm saying? Shirts, because the shirts I have, I got stabbed at. They bought me it. He had to give me like hoodies, sweatshirts, all that shit. It was a nice thing. He was like, yo, some cigarettes. He's like, yo, we good. And I was like, all right, we good now. Salute, AP, salute. So
What up, bro?
We was on Arts. After that happened, me and Latin King, we squashed that. He like, you 5%. I'm king. We supposed to hold each other down. We're supposed to be fighting each other in the prison system. I know that. You should have told your man that about the bowl. But he's like, yeah, I dealt with him already. We peaced though. He gave me the box. I went in the room. Who was on the tilt with me at the time was Crazy Steve, Flathead Sean punk ass, Biggie, Black Biggie from 3rd Street, Tashawn, Black Tashawn, that was down with Biggie from 3rd Street. My brother Jalil Ishmael, he the one that killed Quadir Baker. Quadir, you know what I'm talking about, right? Hassan Quadir.
You said who, bro?
Hassan Quadir.
Yeah.
Quadir.
Big House. Now what happened now?
No, his brother Quadir, my man Jalil Ishmael, rest in peace. He the one that killed Quadir Dixon. And we was all up there. So
that's my man.
Who? Quadir Dixon?
Quadir, yeah.
Quadir Hassan, I love Quadir Hassan, but Jalil Ishmael, my big bro. So
yeah.
Quadir was a big bully robbing them niggas, and he got tired of getting robbed.
Yeah, she shook shit down. Remember Shakedown? Quadir did what he did though.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Shake Shaft? Yo, Shake Him Down was in there with us too.
Shout out to Shake Him Down, man.
Shout out to Shake Him Down, man. I heard you doing good, bro. Salute to you, man. That's what I heard you doing good. So we was in this, so I wasn't really worried about that. It wasn't gonna happen with me anyway. So we squashed this shit, and that was good. Everything was over. So for you motherfuckers that was so-called Latin King, that said that shit didn't happen. It shit happened in Union County. Because in Union County, we had the numbers back in 94 through 2000. We had the numbers, nigga. Period. The gods, the Muslims, we had the numbers. Wasn't really no gangbangers at the time.
Yeah, sure wasn't. Not at that time.
So what I'm gonna say is that, you know what I'm saying, that was my first real sign of violence in jail. When I set it off. I set it off for a cause. You ain't gonna put your hands on my OGs, period. Not no nigga that was getting me to help get me a scholarship to basketball. That Eric James, salute to Eric James, you know what I mean? So that's how it went down. Everybody make mistakes, shit happens, you know what I mean? We go to jail. So now we're gonna get on South. Now we're gonna get there. Now, through my time in Union County Correctional Facility, it wasn't even called Union County Jail. It was called Union County Correctional Facility. That means you had a certain amount of time, they could keep you there. There's a lot of punk niggas that didn't go to prison that stayed there as trustees for 5 to 6 years. Am I lying, AB?
Hell nah, I didn't understand why they ain't never want to leave that shit. Niggas is contracted there to the county.
They get
4
contracted
years,
because
5 years.
they get contracted because they're scared to go to prison.
Right.
I was the nigga that want to be there. I was like, nah, let me out. Send me to prison. I've never been to prison before. And I heard people say, oh, people told me, but I didn't hear people said. I knew nothing could be worse than Union County. No prison could be worse than Union County in my eyesight, in my sight. You know what I'm saying? But I was sadly mistaken. Them motherfuckers sent me to SouthWoods State Prison.
They was tripping out there, wasn't it?
Right. And hold up, bro. It makes it so bad. I was the first set of inmates going to SouthWoods. The first set, the first batch. The first batch of inmates, I was there. They came to the counties that got us at the time. They came to all the niggas from the county, Union County. I'm like, yo, they was like, pack up, big, pack up. You pack up. Oh, you going to that prison. I'm happy as hell. Early in the morning, they bring you that breakfast early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You pack your shit, you know you're going down. So I think I'm
Going
going to
down
Annandale, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to Annandale, my people's at Annandale, my people's at Annandale. The niggas like, we didn't even go to an assessment center, bro. They shipped us straight to SouthWoods.
So y'all ain't go to Craft or nothing, ain't go to Trenton or nothing?
We go to Craft, we told Yarville that time. We didn't go to Yarville or nothing, bro. We were straight, the bus took us from Union County. They filled the bus with a bunch of Union County inmates. Me, Keon, Moondog.
Shout out to Keon, man.
Shout out to Keon, man. Keon was the one that helped me beat the Lad Kings up in the county.
That was my dog, man.
Me and Keon should be. Yusuf Gardner. Y'all gonna take some fun. Yusuf came home, right? When I came home, Yusuf was like, yo. First I was quiet, right? I was quiet. Everybody called me quiet growing up. They're like, like, yo, Big Born. Yo, he tore them niggas something when he's in the county. Boy, he's like, yo, he held it down. He's like, all the other niggas, he put Shake 'em Down on blast, Choco on blast.
Who, Keon?
Yeah, no, not Keon, Shoe B.
Oh, Shoe B put him on blast?
He be like, them niggas didn't do nothing. They do what it was. My man Terry, he's supposed to help too. All the niggas that didn't help those from around the way, he put them on blast. Like, yo. He's like, yo, Big Born, he set it off. I had two of them. I had one of them motherfucker, boom, he dropped. I hit the other one. The motherfucker started, I hooked him, and I pounded on it. I was pounding that nigga out. And they were sticking me with the plastic chains and everything, bruh. But you know, I was armored up. I had them two sweatshirts on with them two state shirts on. Them plastic sports ain't do that easy, you know what I mean? Yo, but Shoe B, he came through the hood, because I told you it's my first big case. He's like, yo, Big Born hold it down. He's like, Big Born, like, quiet on, man. Big quiet. He held it down. He's like, oh, word? He's like, yo, he was holding it down there. I beat Curtis Bell last in there. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I was kicking asses and taking names, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was young, and the niggas older than me thought they was going Curtis Bell. Let me tell you what Curtis did, right? I know you know Curtis Bell.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what this nigga did, right? This nigga, right? We was playing cards, and we busting his ass at cards. Somebody was like, yo, Born, turn the TV, yo. It's because the movie went off. It has to be turned. Because I'm sitting in the back of the TV and back up and turn the channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to turn the channel. Curtis walked over there, smacked my hand on the TV like, y'all reading the credits. I'm like, what, nigga? I'm laughing. I know this nigga is. I'm like, you acting like a hoe because I'm busting your ass cards in space, nigga? Whatever. He's like, yo, I'll beat your young ass. I'm like, what? You gonna do what to me, bro? Yo, it's just about to be lockdown. I'm like, all right, hold up. I'll be right back. I went in the room, and by the time they had let me have my sneakers up there because my feet was too big for the shoes they had. I couldn't fit them shits. So they allowed my people to bring my sneakers up there. So what I had my Timbs on there from the street because that's what I wore while I locked up. So them shits on, I ain't tied them shits up, boy. I just tied them a little bit. I'm like, yo, You know how the basketball court is in the gym in the county.
Yeah.
Come to the basketball court, bro. He like what? He's like, here I come now. He went and put his sneakers on, boom, 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 tied up. Yo, we get into the gym, right? Curtis, he ready. We banging out. I Curtis threw a punch. I ducked him, and he threw a kick. I caught him, had my hand around his throat, and I was punching him in his face. Boom, boom, I dumped him. Boom. I'm like, nigga, that karate shit don't work with me. I know that shit, nigga, too. So boom, I put blood in his mouth, all that. Black as out. He's like, how your nose? Cause he got hit my nose started bleeding. He's like, how your nose feel? Like, how your mouth feel? Look at that eye black, nigga. You gotta walk around for days with that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
So my cousin Tyree and Carlos Capone. I know you know Capone, Carlos Jones.
Yeah, Capone, right.
Carlos was like, yo, let's jump that nigga. He wanted to jump him. Everybody wanted to jump him. I was like, nah, I'm gonna fight him one-on-one, yo. Go jump him. They're like, he older than you, he bucks. I'm tall and skinny. This nigga cocky. I'm like, that nigga can't fight. Any nigga that beat women can't beat me. That's how I feel about this shit, bruh.
Right.
I always feel about that shit. I beat that nigga ass.
So you beat his ass.
I beat that nigga ass. Everybody in the county knew that shit. Everybody in Elizabeth knew that shit. Because he talked about it. He's like, yo, remember you had a fight back in 90, 95 in the county, da-da-da? I'm like, yeah, I whooped your ass. She's like, yeah, you got yours off. I got mine off too. I'm like, okay, whatever, nigga. You know what I mean? Whatever. He always want to talk. He get drunk, want to talk about that shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna talk about no shit that happened in 95, bro.
Right.
Leave that alone, bro. Because you're getting your feels. I have to beat your old drunk ass right now.
You
Alone. You know what I mean?
So, had to beat his ass behind some old shit.
Yeah, right? So, all of us, even Curtis Bell, all of us, Ahmad Carter, he was on a bus. We was all on that bus show.
My Carter.
K.I. from Jamal Kroger from Rawway. Rest in peace, Jamal Kroger, K.I. He was on a bus with us.
I fuck with them Rawway niggas, man.
Special.
I fuck with them niggas.
Yeah, that's where my brothers are from. They lived out there, and I used to live in Rawway, and my son, mother's from Rawway. I lived in Rawway for years. So I knew all them niggas. So we all on a bus heading to SouthWoods. I'm like, we think we going to Annandale somewhere, right? We're going to that new prison, yo. SouthWoods. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Where that shit at? Man, I didn't know what that shit was. Yo, we're on the bus, bro. It seemed like we were on that bus for like 8 hours, bro.
That shit all the way down there. That shit far as hell in Jersey. That shit at the bottom somewhere.
Yo. But no, it wasn't that we after for 8 hours, know what it was? They was riding us in circles for a minute. You know they ride you in circles.
Right. Oh, you said riding in circles. That's like they do that shit. Try to I forget what they call that shit.
Try to make somebody follow on her and try to make sure you can't find your way back. If you happen to escape, you know what I'm saying?
Man, what's the name of that shit? I
gotta
tell you.
We get down there, right? We get to SouthWoods, right? Moondog was there with us too. We get to SouthWoods, right?
Country ass Dwayne DeVal. So
yeah, we get to SouthWoods. Once we get there, they put us in an old pot, in a pot that just built, but it was only beds, and they gave us sheets of shit, and they made us watching this light shit. And we had to stay there for a few days, and then they sent us. To I was a one. Hold on. I was a 2-1. I was a 2-1. I was a 2-1 right. Whatever that shit was. I forgot how you say that shit. I was in the first building on the second floor, on the right side. It was a few of us in there. Antoine Adams and all them. Adams was there with me. He was my roommate. Keon and Special was there. Keon was there. Special and K.I. was roommates. I got a story about K.I. I'm gonna tell you about it. I had to give it to that nigga was my roommate before me and Sean became roommates. He didn't want me. He got mad at the bottom bunker. He wanted to fight about it, and I about to bust his ass, right? And he started saying, yeah. Started getting loud so the CEO can hear him. I'm like, be quiet, nigga. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Shh. That nigga was loud as hell. But rest in peace, K.I. though, man. That nigga was loud as hell. He didn't want to fight me. He just talking that tough talk until COs came, right? So yo, we get there, bro. Everything, yo, they feel us. We had good food and everything, bro. A new prison. So you thinking, damn, we ain't like this, nigga. Once we didn't know what came with that good food, bro.
Yeah.
Ass whoopings.
Hard times, slavery,
Hard times. Oh, Cuba in the Bronx. Salute to your granddaughter, man. Congratulations to her for her graduation, man. That's
yeah,
Pete.
shout out to Cuba.
Yo.
Nicole, I didn't even see your chats. She said she thought I was from AP. You from Elizabeth? All the time I thought you was from New York. Sweetheart, I'm from this side of the water.
Yo, so we got there, bruh. The food was good. So we like, damn, we got this good ass food. I'm talking about breakfast was good. You know what I'm saying? Give us turkey sausages.
They was getting y'all strong for that ass whooping they was gonna give y'all. They had me feel like
they're like, we about to whip these niggas asses, but we're gonna make sure they strong enough so they can heal quicker. I told you, ass whoop. I was like, yo, and we didn't know. We just don't get his ass. We didn't know what happened to him till later on. Until the guy that worked at medical, the man that worked at medical was like, yo, he didn't make it. He didn't make what? He died. It was like a body or two a week in SouthWoods State Prison in 97 when it first opened up.
Yeah.
And the reason people didn't know about it, because the people that was getting their ass whooped like that, they ain't really had no family.
And that's bad, bro. If you ain't got no family and you on that side of the wall, that's bad, bro. The treatment like is different, bro. It's a different bidding, bro. I see niggas get their ass whooped and stuck into the SIG, and then next thing you know, their peoples is calling, trying to find them. They talking about they ain't there, they at this prison, they ain't that prison. They're healing up. They don't got their ass whooped.
Yep. I said, well, one good thing about when we was in Union County, it was COs that worked there that grew up with our family and they knew us. So if anything happens, they go through the cameras. They don't want to get the repercussions. All thing we gotta say is, yo, old boy was there. He seen what happened.
That's it.
Donald Johnson seen it was there. He was the fucking internal affair. He was the head investigator for internal affair in Union County, and he still lived on South Park Street. Then you better say something, nigga. Because you don't say nothing. Nigga catch you come home from work. At Pounce, yes, nigga catch you downtown center playing basketball and give it to you. Niggas catch you uptown center and give it to you, but it's easy to get caught. When you're a correction officer, you live in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Niggas can touch you.
Somebody should have beat them Burt brothers' asses then on the outside, nigga.
Oh no, I beat the big brother ass already. I beat his ass in the old jail.
Yeah, they got me one time. I'm talking about I ain't never get no get back. Them niggas fucked me up. I ain't even gonna hold you, nigga. I didn't even get no get back.
They fucked me up afterwards, but the big brother, I beat his ass. Because he was like, he bet me 2 packs of cigarette. It was a nigga from Plainfield. He was a trustee on our chair on the old jail. He was like, yo, you talk all that shit, young nigga, big young boy. He's like, I have my trustee do something to you. Hold on, what's up? Yo, Jane, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm live. All right. I'll call you right back. I'm up though. I'm up. I'll call you right back. All right. Oh, that was Big Jane Dale. Yo, so he was, he was like, yo, he's like, I have my trustee beat you out. I bet you 2 packs of cigarettes that you can't beat him. I'm like, what? Say that. Bruh, AP.
Yeah.
I dumped that big nigga on his head for playing field. Big cocky nigga, too, swole nigga in a tight ass green uniform. I dumped that nigga on his head. The nigga didn't want to fight no more. And I started laughing, like, where my 2 packs of cigarettes at?
Yeah.
And he was like, let me see you do it to me. And you know them Burt brothers wrestle.
Hell yeah.
So boom. So we tussled them, right? We tussled. I just ducked up on his legs, scooped him, dumped him back with me. Boom. Turned around like what? He got up, brushed me, so we bang it out. I'm telling this nigga from don't you know we not in the side on the old jail. We not in between the cells. We on the outside where the fan is at. You know what I'm saying, bruh?
Yeah.
We not the fan over everything, bruh. That's how bad. That's how hard we was going. Yo, they was trying to whoop my ass. My cousin came up, was like, yo, what happened? So somebody said, oh, they belly him, and he supposed to give him. He's like, yo, my cousin ain't going to home. Go back to your cell and give him his cigarettes, man. He was like, your boy lost, and you lost. Leave it alone. That's the only reason I was sick because Eric Williams was there. Salute to my cousin Eric Williams, Sergeant Williams.
Shout out to Sergeant Williams. Yeah, I ain't even get that far, nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was in that old jail, popping shit, nigga. You know, you had to survive in the old jail. You know, they ain't coming on the block, nigga. The fan shit, this, that, and third. So, man, this nigga from Hillside, he had said something. Anyway, I tightened his ass up. So I'm lit now, nigga. I just beat his ass. I'm on a pod talking that shit. The Burt brother come in. One of them big ass Burt brothers come in. So, you know, they already know what's going on and shit.
Yeah.
I'm all hyped up to get my ass whooped. He came in there, my chest out just he said something. No, I said something. He said, what you say? I said, yo, what the fuck? I said, that nigga left. When he came back, they popped the thing before I could say anything, my nigga. Them niggas was on my ass like a fucking cobra, bro. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I just seen 4 arms and shit over my mouth and nose. Them niggas carried down it. They whooped my ass. It was a couple of headshots, but I did not get one lick in or a lick back, nigga. I hate them niggas. I ain't never got no lick back off them niggas, bro. When Bella talking about AP, you get the lick back, hell nah. I want my lick back. I'm grown. That's a different ball.
Magnificent Mecca, Btbtv. Your mama love food too, her chunky ass.
Met back.
So yo, so we know when we got to SouthWoods, it was like I told you, niggas getting murdered. The police was bodying motherfuckers, yo. DC 202, the danger zone. Salute, bruh.
Salute to DC 202.
Yo, I told they was bodying motherfuckers. So what's that we could do, right?
No.
Yo, well, I remember it was right. I was about to go home, right? And it was like, yo, I just got my date. It was like, get in 90. I just got my date, right? It was like, yo, God, we're about to set it off. Like, you about to set it off? They're like, yeah. Lock down. I'm like, okay, lock down, nigga. I'm down with it. We're gonna set this shit off. We're gonna tear this shit out. They're like, you ain't doing nothing. You going home. So the guys, the older guys, you know, like my big bros, they wouldn't let me do nothing. They made me lock down. They had one of the other guys in front of my cell so I couldn't come out, right? And they took the whole shit down hostage, bro. That's where they took SouthWoods State Prison hostage. The COs aired the motherfuckers out. Then that's how they got all the news, choppers, everything came in that motherfucker, questioning all the inmates, all that.
Yeah, because at first they wasn't doing nothing. They was down there, they was getting so many reports. So that night, so we talking about, that's when Christine Whitman was in office, right? We're talking about like 98, 97?
Yeah, 98.
That's a fact. That's Christine Whitman was in, and her husband was running the commissary, canteen, or some crazy shit. Right there. I definitely remember that bullshit. The fucking. Hey, yo, check this shit out. Not to change it up. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm in prison and shit. Hey, I'm down here. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm at this little spot called Johnson County. So I had been running the yard and shit. I had spread my wings. So this one CO, she was an old ass lady, bro. She was like 72. She ain't had no business in the prison system. She was just a nasty, mean ass old lady and shit. So I've been moving. So now it's about time for me to go home. I'm going home today and shit. So they're gonna release me at the count. So I never liked this lady. This lady never liked me. But I'm going home today. I'm about to curse this. I'm cursing her ass out. My people outside, nigga, it's up, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I done did mine. That's my attitude. Yeah. So during the count, yo, get on. God, I ain't getting on no motherfucking bed, nigga. I'm about to. I'm on that type time. So the lady ain't like me. Her name was Miss Kiesler. I never forget it. She ain't like me and shit. So I'm popping shit. I ain't getting on no count. I'm waiting on the guard Sarge to come back in. I'm about to tighten his ass up. Boy, that lady walked by my bed. She said, get on the bed, AP. I said, I can't stand that. She just laced my ass with the mace. I ain't getting nothing out my mouth. I said, I can't stand it. And she maced my ass, nigga. Was fucking with, boy, and I ain't get out of prison till like 4 o'clock that day, nigga. They put me in SIG and left my ass in there like 4 o'clock that day. I hate that. Yeah, 70-year-old that prison system, bro. Yeah, she lit my ass up, bro.
Yo. I'm gonna tell you, you know, Miss Leverett, Sergeant Leverett, was it Union County?
Sergeant Leverett, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Miss Leverett, like she went to school with my mom and shit, right? So she was like, yeah, she's like, my daughter told me to make sure you was all right because I was cool with both her daughters.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. She was like, here go a Bible. I like Miss Leverett. Now you know, I don't do Bibles. You know what I'm saying? I got Quran, I got my lessons. That's all I've messed with. You know what I'm saying? Now I had a Bible to study with, but she was trying to pray to me and preach. I'm like, yo, please don't come in with that praying and preaching to my cell every day. She got mad, yo. She got mad. Cause I told her, I don't do that church shit. Don't come in. Stop coming with that spook shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was trying to be respectful for months. She was doing that. I just had to tell her, yo, you know what I'm about. You know I don't do that church stuff. I don't believe in that mystery God thing. She's like, maybe if you pray, you won't be in jail. I'm like, most of the things in here is Christian. Maybe you pray too much. Get the fuck out of here, whatever. So after that, she didn't like me no more. So she used to, every chance she got, she used to do stuff like, if I had something extra, she was like, you ain't supposed to have that. I'm like, if I ain't supposed to have it, I want to have it. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't supposed to have it, I wouldn't have it here. You know that. So she'd get mad. She'd call a sergeant come down, or whatever, lieutenant. And it's like, no, we allowed them to have that. Because the stuff here is too small for him. On the canteen, came by it's too small. So if people from outside send the shit in, and we check in, we allow it. Yo, she was hot as hell. So Southwoods, so let me go back to Southwoods, right? So we're in Southwoods, right? And this shit going on. They lock us down, right? The guy was like, staying over there. The guy was like, don't let him come out this room, God. He going home in 2 weeks. And I'm young. I want to get with the business. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about my date. I wasn't thinking I'd lose my date if I set the shit off. They made me lock that. Yo, they had the CEO's house and tore that shit up. The governor was on the news. Everybody was in SouthWoods State Prison. News cameras asking questions. What? They're going to the hole. They investigated the inmates to the hole. They go to the hole to see the inmates beat up. They stopped. That shit stopped for a little while. Well, I was there, stopped for a little while until I left. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's ever started back up like it was when it first opened up. But I know when I was there, that shit was hectic, bro. Yo, Mac Mean, true story, salute.
Salute to Mac Mean. That's my boy.
The COs that was running that shit, they was called, I'm talking about all white COs that ran Southwood Prison. Damn, what's their names? They was all from that area too. And it was they have black COs that was related to them too. You know what I'm saying? All of them was black. Half black, but they all white. The white ones was racist. The half black ones was their family though. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro.
Let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this, bro. Why is it when we go to prison and when individuals is living and we got everything we ain't like all right, so like me, I end up having I end up getting 2 COs pregnant. I was doing all kinds of shit, right?
3 COs, nigga, 3 COs.
My phones, I had anytime. Anyway, why when we in them conditions and we got everything we not supposed to have illegal, we living, we smoking, prison cool. But once them niggas start taking our shit, the shit that we ain't supposed to have, or what's fucked up, it ain't right. Why is that our mindset? Mind you, we ain't shit anyway.
Yeah.
So now that they start niggas and take the Walkmans that ain't state issued, the sneakers that ain't state issued, why we got a problem with that?
Because we got that ego, bro. That ego. We like we ain't the ones you can do because we ain't the ones you can do that shit to, yo. We bosses our own right. And you respect us, we respect y'all. Y'all leave us alone. We don't cause no trouble. We don't set shit off. We help y'all with the drama because we make sure motherfuckers don't do shit because we don't want to go to lockdown. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we call shots like, no, that ain't gonna happen, man. Fuck that, they ain't doing that shit, bro. Y'all ain't gonna lock us down. Get us locked down for a fucking month. You know how we do. And they know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement with you. I just, because I felt some type of way too, though, right? I'm dealing with the eye because as long as I had what I wasn't supposed to have, it was lit.
Yeah.
But once this came down there and start, you know, that this ain't prison issue, that ain't prison issue, you know, niggas felt some type of way. I just don't know why is that the condition of our mind. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But yo, I'm gonna tell you another prison that was sweet, but the COs will fuck you up.
Man, me funny.
Southern State, bro.
Nigga back me.
You heard me?
What'd you say, bro?
Another prison, another correctional facility that was sweet, but the COs whoop your ass in there. The white COs, it was Southern State. Southern State was sweet, but you got them COs bad side, bro. No motherfucking big rednecks maul your ass in the hole.
Not me. That's your ass, Puto.
Starve you out too, bro. They have you in that hole. They starve you out, bro.
Salute. What up, Born? What up, AP?
What's up, cuz?
Know how they starve you out, AP?
How that?
Because they're spitting your food as they're serving it to you, so you can't eat it.
That's crazy.
And that's a fact, though. That ain't crazy. That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though.
Yo, I lost mad. Yo, bro, I came out the hole when I was in Southern State, bro. I went from 320 solid.
Damn.
I went down 285, bro.
My boy starving up in there, boy.
Man, I was only time I ate food was when when inmates brought me the food. When the COs brought me the food, I did not eat the food, bro. And the COs brought the food most of the time when we was in the hole in Southern State. The inmates wasn't really bringing it too tough. Yeah, they had a cold belly, they spitting your food.
That's crazy.
AP, you remember that shit, AP?
Hell yeah, they're gonna spit in your food. And then it's some fucking inmates that are spitting your food for the COs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit real.
They starve you out, bro. Like,
commissary a must down there, huh?
You don't get no commissary in the hole?
No, damn.
I didn't get my commissary time with the asset, bro. I was in the hole 6
Hey, let me hit you right back. This that lawyer again, boy. There's some good news, I hope.
All right. I didn't get my commissary time. I was in asset. I was already in the hole 60 days.
That's crazy.
Yo.
Puto!
What's up, Puto?
What's up,
What's
y'all?
going on, my G?
Hey, what's up, Black to the PZ?
Yo, Puto. Would you tell them how they used to fuck with your food when you was in the hole in upstate?
Oh nah, I was one of the niggas that was doing the shit the police was doing.
What? Oh, you the police ass nigga up there, boy?
Max said I was up in that bitch enjoying myself.
Nah, you wanna know what though? I'm gonna keep it real. I never really got too much smoke with the police when it came down to my food, but sometimes like when you wild out, especially did y'all have loaves in Jersey?
Loaves of bread?
Nah, I'm talking about loaf. Like when you're in a box for a week, you got a loaf order. Like when they feed you a loaf, you don't get nothing else.
Nah, we didn't have that.
Okay, like if you shit the police down in New York, you know what I'm saying, in the box, too many times, they'll give you a loaf order. And basically the loaf is like flour, oatmeal, like some chicken broth or some shit like that, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then they bake this piece of bread up. It's a loaf. It got everything that you need in one loaf. And they feed that shit to you for a week, sometimes a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They call it Nutriloaf in North Carolina. They send your ass to SIG and like salute Mac Man. Like he say, they got all that shit is one. and it's some slops like shit they give you.
Yeah, you talking about the nutrition loaf.
Facts.
Yeah.
That shit dried in the desert.
What I like to do, because when I worked in the mess hall, right? That like certain days, let's say we had like 10 extra pieces of chicken or something. What I'll do with the loaf is I'll bake it a little bit, then I'll open the loaf up and I'll rip all the chicken off and put it in the middle of the loaf and then close it back and bake. And that way, you know what I mean? Like 10 of the inmates will be able to have like some chicken up in there or something like that.
Right. Yeah, you helping niggas.
But at the same time though, when they start building those S blocks, like with S blocks in New York is like this. In regular jails, because they had boxes filled up, what they did was they built these boxes in medium security prisons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a maximum box planted inside, and they hold 200 inmates, right?
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers will see you bringing the food. Some of them niggas would be so fucking like bored from being in the box for years, and they'll get on the gate and they'll start talking shit to the people that's bringing them the food.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll be talking shit. Like some niggas that really don't know how to do time, that's just starting to, they might have a couple months in the box and shit, and then they don't realize, you know what I'm saying, you talking to the niggas that's making your fucking food, and they got your cell number on the box that it's going to. So if you got a problem with like 32 cell, you already know what it is. He's slinging franks and all that. 32 cell. All right, we got something special for 32 cell. Nigga might put a piece of shit in your tray.
Oh my God.
You one of them niggas?
Nah, I never did. I'm Muslim.
Hold up. DQ. We call it shit on the shingle in Jersey. Shit on the shingle.
Let me tell you something about shit on the shingle. Let me tell you something about shit on the shingle. The motherfucking joint that had the best shit on the shingle was Jamesburg by far.
Yo, explain that shit to me, man. What's shit?
The shit on the shingle is like a chipped beef and gravy and toast, and they smother the toast with that gravy.
Yeah,
that shit on the shingle.
Oh, I never shitted on the shingle.
No. It's called the food. This food called shit on the shingle, bro. We call it shit on the shingle in Jersey.
Oh no. Okay. I thought you were talking about shitting on the shingle.
It's called shit on the shingle in Jersey, right? It's like beef with gravy. It's beef with gravy, and they put on top of potatoes and bread.
That shit's trash as hell.
Hey,
that shit's trash.
I gotta ask my man AP something, right? What do you say to a bitch to make her drop her drawers in jail?
Oh.
Hey, yo, nah, that's it.
Y'all niggas is special. I always want to talk to a nigga like you, bro.
Hey, I'm saying, that shit is, first of all, that shit is like,
it happened
with that shit happened that shit happened like 3 times, man. 2 people. Wow.
First sentence. Tell me first sentence. I'll leave it alone after this one.
With the big game.
What's the first sentence you use?
I'm saying they're gonna approach you though. It's gonna be what up. That's all. It's gonna start off as what's up. When you playing your part, she on you. So you just she on you though. So you gotta just be an opportunity. It's gonna present itself, but you just gotta be available when it presents itself. Then after that, it's up. She gonna bring you the first cigarette.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, right? While you doing that, you got a bunch of thirsty niggas that's saying, yo, if he doing it, I can do it too. So now, all of a sudden, you got enemies, you got niggas trying to holler at her.
Hey, Nick Q, that's the 10 toes from Jersey, yo. It's 10 toes down from Jersey.
Hey, nah, Mac, man. You gotta remember, I was in prison and I was on that type of time though. So I didn't have them problems where, everybody fell in line for the most part though. If anything was going on, it was going on behind the scenes. So I got shipped from all 3 prisons, like administration. It was behind the COs though. So that was niggas doing that. I wasn't sneaky or sloppy, but the damage is already done though.
Hey, Born. I know you probably got some bitches pregnant too. But yo, check this out.
No, hold up. I didn't get no bitches pregnant while I was in Union County. They had the ITI workers. They was working the kitchen from North. And them bitches, yo, I worked in the kitchen. And they take you to freezer, boy.
I'd have sold my soul for some pussy in jail, bro. I'd have stopped being Muslim for some pussy. You know
Yo, they'll take you in the freezer. You go to the freezer, like to go get something. The refrigerator, go get something. They take you to the refrigerator, they'll mop you off, pull their pants out, let you hit it from the back. Niggas ain't thinking about no condoms and that. That was 94 to 96 while I was in the county. But I got pussy every day in the kitchen until they lock my ass in the hole.
I ain't never getting no ass. Ever. And I used to try. Nigga, them CEOs would come in, I used to do 1,000 push-ups.
Nigga,
Vaseline all over my arm.
all over the shit.
Bitch come by to do the cell check and shit. Act like you sleep and shit, have your dick hanging out. Very well go on the floor. When I was in Southern State, it was this old white CEO there. And it was my man. He was from Hillside. Rest in peace. He passed now. He was banging. He was back to the CEO, right? And we used to laugh about so. The word that one time she walked past, yo, and I started singing Rick J. Super freak, she's super freak, yeah. Yo, took me straight to the hole, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I
was Southern State, bro.
Back in the days in Rikers Island, I ain't gonna lie, man. Everybody was getting pussy because the CEOs back then they would be selling their ass. You know, niggas was getting a lot of dope money. You know what I'm saying? Is that Dark Glow on the screen? Is that Dark Glow on the screen, on your big screen?
Oh, that Dark Glow, this is guy from Jersey. I'm talking about he was locked up in Jersey jail.
Yeah, I came in a little bit late and shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jay. New Jersey Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Jersey Jay. Hold
What's up?
Let me blow Jersey Jay real quick.
Huh?
What you say about them Harlem niggas? Hold up. Let me get you. Let me blow you up real quick, yo. Give him a solo layup. What you got to say about them Harlem niggas real quick, Jersey Jay?
Shout out to the motherfucking soil Harlem. Shout out to the solid niggas in Harlem. Hold up. Shout out to the solid niggas in Harlem. But we got this bitch made nigga named motherfucking Harlem Legend. I'm on some fuck shit until further notice when it comes to that nigga.
What happened to
I'm running a smear campaign on Harlem Legend. And when I'm done, that nigga gonna be all kinds of faggots. He gonna like it in his ass. And he gonna like reach arounds all at the same fucking time. When I'm done.
Yeah.
And week 2 of the campaign, I'm talking about his mama.
Yo, tell me where he got the transvestite, the tranny he was messing with.
I got an interview with a motherfucking transsexual motherfucking prostitute who claims that Harlem Legend fucks him in the ass and gives him a reach around all at the same damn time. Yep.
There we go. We have it. I have it, y'all.
He fucking the boy in the ass and jerking him off at the same time. That's what the boy told me.
Oh, yeah.
What is a reach around?
That's a reach around. I just explained it to you.
You hit the girl from the back and you play with her clit at the same time?
I mean, yeah, that's a reach around. You hit the girl from the back, you reach around playing with the click at the same time.
I don't know what I just walked into. Hey, Jersey J, what the fuck? What just happened?
What happened is that nigga thought I was something that I'm not. And I gotta show him I'm not what he think I am.
What did he tell you, New Jersey J? What did he say he was gonna do to you?
He just said, you know me? What the fuck? I don't know you, bitch. I don't fuck about you.
Hey,
and after listening to you for 2 hours, I don't want to know.
Hey,
fucking off-brand bitch.
Hey, Mac, so we had a show, right? So Led initially said he think New Jersey J was interested in shit. So we was having a show. So Led pulled up on the show and Jay pulled up on the show. I'm like, yo, D, that's Led right there. So it was all love, man. You know, I said, yo, Led like you. For Led to like somebody, you know, that's kind of crazy. But Led said, you wide. So New Jersey J said, you know, we on the show. I said, there go Led right there. He said, fuck you, I don't like you. So man said, what? He said,
Like
fuck you, nigga. I don't like you, nigga. Niggas like you arrogant as hell. I don't like you. The last nigga like, fuck you. Who the fuck you think you is? They go back and forth. So last tells Jersey J, nigga, I'ma smack the 121 Jackson Avenue, Elizabeth, New Jersey, 908. So every time Laz told him he was gonna smack him, so he started,
gave him the Addy and everything. I ain't playing with him.
Laz told him he was gonna smack the shit out of him, so he done said it to the wrong one, so he been trolling Laz.
I'm on his top. I'm surprised he ain't blocked me yet on Instagram.
No, he ain't. Academics did a bid there. Academics did a bid where? Where Academics do a bid at?
Academics did no damn bid.
Academics who? You talking about that fake ass faking?
Hold on, let me put this nigga on timeout. I'm tired of coming talking that academic shit.
Academic.
Yeah, it's academics did a bid. Academics did no
homo.
Oh, Academics a homo. You should even blocked him, man. We should have internet beef on that nigga. I'm looking for an internet beef.
That's what I'm doing. I'm about to take Act down.
Oh, I'm with you, nigga. Let's get him there.
Nobody come to Jackson Ave. That's true. Nobody coming to Jackson Ave.
Ain't nobody coming up.
Nigga, I go to
Harlem. Nigga, I go to Harlem.
I sold cookies on Jackson Ave.
Crazy. Meet the school out loud Harlem, nigga.
It seems like y'all got a Harlem Jersey thing going on. I mean,
like I said, anybody that can put me and that nigga in the same room, I want that nigga. That nigga got some pretty teeth. I want to take about 5.
I still don't understand how Harlem Legend ended up in the other dude, Lego. What do you mean? Lego?
Who?
Man, just get me in the room with that nigga. I'll do the rest.
I thought he was I thought you was beefing with somebody else. I'm trying to figure out how Harlem Legend getting it.
Harlem Legend.
Yeah, I'm on his top.
Harlem Legend like to talk about people. Subliminal. I don't do subliminals.
Nah, we gonna do direct,
nigga.
We gonna do direct, nigga.
Man.
Live and direct.
Yo, no, nigga, like you come outside and play, bitch. Let's go. I'm for that shit. It's go time, nigga. I'm on your motherfucking top, bitch.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was living in Raleigh, right? This was 2003 when I first came home, right? I was living in Raleigh right before I moved. There was a Harlem nigga that lived right next door to me. He used to get money. And he was like, yo, God, need you to do me a favor. Like, what's up? I can talk about shit. Oh, he's like, yo, these niggas that moved in on the block, they hustle in this building. You can keep the money and the drugs, just get these niggas about there, just rob these niggas. I'm like, I got you. Ran up in the building without a mask. I was young, dumb, full of cum. Robbed them niggas.
I ain't never
took the necklaces off their neck, took the jewelry, the money, and the drugs. And the guy gave me like 500 grams.
Dang.
Can I ask y'all something? Can I ask you something? Like, not to beat a dead horse with the jail shit, but it interests me, right? To all of y'all that was in jail, right?
That allegedly, nigga, this shit was over 20 years ago. It wasn't allegedly I did it. I didn't kill nobody. I just robbed the niggas. It wasn't allegedly. It's execution.
Let me co-sign Chef real quick. Allegedly. Right? these niggas will bring a dead body back after looking at us. They hate us. Let me tell you like this, right? What do you think was it about you that you were able to come out of jail and not like, because when I hear y'all stories, it don't never be like, you know what I mean, niggas had me locked in a cell, or you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you was doing a bad bid, right? So what do you think was the difference between like somebody like one of y'all or me, right, that didn't have a fucked up bid, a terrorizing bid? What is it about you as the person that allowed you to live in that? I'm gonna tell you
what it is. With me, I did a lot of reading and studying through all my bids, right? And then I had family that loved me and people that cared about me that checked on me even when I didn't check on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They checked on me. They want to make sure I was right. I didn't burn my bridges. Most of the time when niggas do a lot of shit in prison, they do a lot of fuck shit, they say a lot of bullshit, it's because they don't got shit else. They don't got nothing to lose. They don't got no family. The chick done left them.
No, what I mean is, what is about you that it make you? Was you scared in jail?
Nah.
Okay.
Stayed scared.
All right, you wasn't scared.
No, I stayed scared. I ain't gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm gonna tell you.
Alert and scared is different. Alert is scared.
Alert is scared. I was alert in jail.
I was scared. No, I was in fear. I was in fear. I lived constantly in fear behind them walls. And it wasn't because of no fucking inmates. It wasn't because of my peers. Because I know how to conduct myself amongst my people. And a lot of niggas, like I said, I was the comedy relief in prison. When I was around niggas, all we did was laugh and shit. My fear was the motherfuckers that had the power and the motherfuckers that was abusing their power and the potential of what could happen to me. Put the fear of God in my fucking heart. Every day I walked the yard, walked through them fucking corridors, going from my cell to the shop. I've stayed in fear.
Jay, did anybody ever pick on you?
As far as what?
Like, if anybody ever try to rob you, extort you, pick on you?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
In jail, no.
Okay, so let me. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying.
Oh no, I didn't have any problem.
Nah, know what it was? I'm gonna tell you what.
What is it about the character that makes you able, like all y'all, right? What is about you? I'm gonna give you my answer on what I think for myself. But how do you think that you survived jail? Like, how do you think you was able to bid? Because there's a lot of niggas that don't know how to bid. There's a lot of niggas that can't bid, that can't get with the program, that want to stay locked in all day, or they got social, or they use medication or some shit like that. They can't deal with the time.
Right,
right.
But you gotta have a routine. You gotta break your day up. You gotta make schedules for yourself.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. The reason niggas didn't fuck with me in prison because I was 6'7", 330 pounds solid.
Man, listen.
And I beat a few niggas up already. I was good.
Listen,
I didn't have to fight. Listen, let me tell you why I didn't fuck with me. I know why they didn't fuck with me. Because I was seeing the shit as I was going through prison. They didn't fuck with me because I was an intimidating factor. I wasn't scared to fight, and I was intelligent. I mind my business. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think I'm trying to hit on. That right there.
Like I said, as far as my peers, I was just me. Just why y'all like me?
Well, hey, you know something? I'm gonna keep it real. I stayed around funny niggas, and that's why I could be a funny ass nigga sometimes, because the comedy, like all the gangster niggas that I was with in jail, when we was around each other, we did funny shit. We clowned each other, shit like that. But I think that intelligence, like the being able to be smart and seeing shit before it happens, you kind of put yourself out of it. Like what Wax was talking about, when he was talking about, like seeing the opportunity and then making yourself available for the opportunity. It's the exact opposite when this come down to survival. You see what's happening and you make yourself unavailable for that shit to happen.
Right.
So I think for me, being a lot of niggas is dumb in jail, bro. It was easy.
Yeah, facts.
It was easy to manipulate niggas for me. The tough niggas was the easiest niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They want to be tough. You know what I mean? Like for real. The niggas that's addicted to money and drugs and all that, you know what their problem is. So I feel like I was a natural manipulator, you know what I mean? And able to move around that shit easy because niggas was just dumb.
6'7" baller, salute, bro. We see you in here. Mr. Execution, we see you in here. Nicole Bella, thanks for being in here. Magnificent Mecca, shut your ass up.
Ooh.
Shut your ass up, Magnificent Mecca.
I was missed on the streets, but I was appreciated in prison when I got to where I was going. My thing is with my first of all, I demand respect. I'm gonna give it, but I demand respect. When I move around, I move with a certain aura. I respect everybody, but there's a difference when I move around. I give respect, and I and I demand it back. My whole thing is the things that I've been through. I was appreciated because of the balance, not only because of the position that I carried, but I was fair. Black is black and white is white. I was never biased towards anybody that wasn't affiliated with anything. At the end of the day, I don't deal and I don't do the oppressing thing. So I had a big role, and I held a nice position. I was at 21 prisons in 89 months. So I was like more so of balance, right? So shit goes on, but nah, because at the end of the day, like what I had going on from the camp, I couldn't afford me to fuck up now because of the affiliation that I had. They get into shit, it comes directly to me. So I had to be on my best behavior and keep that to a minimum if I wanted to continue to do the shit that I was doing. So I balanced
I realized they call it cookie.
I'll be right back.
I sold a lot of crack in there. My bad, but yeah, good point. Good point. You know what I'm saying? But that demanding, respecting, you know what? I think that's a natural boss type of mentality. That you wherever you go, I'm not. You know what I mean? I just want to be treated fair. That's it. Whatever y'all got going on, that's what I got going on. And then once you try to treat me unfair, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you one situation. Check this. I'm gonna tell you one situation. I was in SouthWoods, right? So this old man, I think he's an old harmless man. He kept asking for cigarettes all the time. So I used to give it to him. The old man, he's from Camden. I used to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? He was no cocky nigga, but he's an old man. I'm thinking like grandpa or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And my bro, my big bro, Adams, he's like, yo, tell that nigga know and see how he acts. See how he acts. See how he acts after that.
Yeah.
The nigga came and asked me. I like, yo, bro, I don't got it today. You know, I said, I'm like, well, nigga, I don't got nothing for you, nigga. What you trying to say, nigga? You want to take it there, nigga, right now?
Yeah.
That nigga backed off. Bitch, nigga.
Trying to play with you.
Trying to play with me. Yeah. See, just because I'm nice, I give motherfuckers. I don't care about giving motherfuckers shit because I had it to give. But nigga, you ain't gonna act like you trying to extort me, nigga. I'll beat your old ass.
I have more problems with the Muslims than anybody. You wanna know why? Because I always was doing some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like one time I clapped this. One time I got in a situation in Attica, right? But the brothers that was on my company, we had a protocol on how we had to move. You know what I'm saying? It was like 10 of us. You know what I mean? But I always separated myself from niggas and was doing fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Mr. X.
My biggest problems was with my own brothers. But and Mr. X, what you said about that you know, like some of your illest moments was in jail. Niggas that wasn't in prison don't understand that. They think that we not supposed to say shit like that. Like you like nigga, I grew up in jail, nigga. I was like in the system from the age 14 to 28. Yep. You know what I'm saying? 14 to 28. So in and out up until I was 16, and after 16, I stayed in that bitch till I was 28. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of shit that I learned most of my life. Think about it, right? I was in jail at 16 years old. I learned.
Black TP talk about Big Shrek. Black TP talk about Big Shrek.
Big Shrek.
They call him Beast now. They don't call him Shrek. They call him Beast. Big Beast. Big Shrek.
Yeah. So what? Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm high as fuck.
My boy back me.
All right. I'm smoking on that swirl. You know
Shadrack TV News, salute, man.
Yo, AP, what's up?
Yo,
you gonna be my partner on this hating on academic shit?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm riding with you, nigga. I'm ready to. Hell yeah, I'm riding.
All right, we gonna get that, nigga. I got mad intel for him too.
Hold up, Big Shrek, Big Beast was a monster.
Animal.
That was a monster.
Animal.
In all the juvenile system, the prison system. But I'm gonna tell you something about that big black ugly nigga. That nigga loved me, bruh.
That nigga was.
I'm gonna throw it up just for him. I'm gonna throw it up. I'm gonna throw it up for him. Real nigga, Fruit Town nigga.
Did you know Fruit Quan? Did you know Fruit Quan from Fruit Quan? From Rawway? He was in Rawway. He came to New York and he started this gang called the Smokes.
Now, only one I know did that shit that came to New York and started a gang was Little Phil. They call him Little Big Panther.
Oh yeah, he with that Bruh L gang.
L gang.
L gang. Right, but the Bloods started. But this nigga was the Smokes. The Smokes was before the Bloods. See, when you went to Rikers Island back then,
Big Fruit, that's Benny Mars. Big Fruit is Benny Mars.
The Black Gang
was Mars. Welcome home.
And the Smokes, him and Polite started that shit. And that gang, when you joined that, first of all, that squad held Rikers Island down, especially the Beacon. If you went to the Beacon, the only thing that you had on the opposite side, because you got to think, they was the guards and Muslims, they was splitting them all up. You know what I'm saying? But the Smokes, for some reason, they had a lot of the bitches, so they was able to stay in that jail. You know what I'm saying? Those niggas, when you came home, they got you a job. You know what I'm saying? They sent you to a coalition. They put you through job training. It was like once you went home, you know what I'm saying? Like you would activate in the job world with them niggas. And Fruquan is the one that bought it. I caught a new charge with Fruquan. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Fruquan got charged with it, but I got charged. You know what I'm saying? HDM made a movie with that cat right there. You know what I'm saying? But Fruquan, he was a Jersey nigga that came out there to Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying, start his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about Fruquan. You know
He's from Broadway?
No, he was in Broadway, but he's from Patterson.
Oh, he was in Broadway prison. He's from Patterson. Okay.
See, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you something. New Jersey is geographical. Like with me, I know a lot of people from different places in Jersey because I'm God body. If you don't got knowledge of self, or you ain't gangbanging, you ain't Muslim, you pretty much stay geographical. Like niggas like Kareem, like Black to the P. That nigga never leave Elizabeth really because he geographical like that. Unless you going somewhere, you ain't leaving.
Well, when I stayed in Jersey, I stayed in it was Newark, East Orange, you know what I'm saying, Irvington, and yeah, Essex. You know what I mean? Jersey City, you know what I'm saying, JC and all that. Yeah. So Essex, and you know what's so weird too? Yo, man, when I was in Jersey, I was so fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is like 2010. I first went out there and shit, right? When we trying to get on our feet, whatever. And I went to the fucking welfare building, and the welfare, them niggas had machine guns. They had M16s, and it was like going to jail. It was like going to court. You know what I'm saying? Jersey, even though Jersey, the point I'm trying to make is that Jersey's right next to New York, but Jersey is a whole different world. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? And East Orange, the niggas that's blood out there, they different. They you know what I mean? Most of them is Muslim brothers, but they blood too, you know what I'm saying? And they just operate a little bit different. They had like a more of a structure. Like when you went like on South Mund, everybody rock with each other. South Harrison, everybody rock with each other. It ain't like New York where you have a one strip and you got 30 different teams on it. Nah, in Jersey, it's all the same niggas that grew up with each other. You know
facts. That's why we're so geographical.
Hey, Vaughn, let me pardon me, Vaughn. Pardon me real fast. Hey, Mr. X, you say your bro was Red Fox from Lyndon Elizabeth. Personally, Red Fox got something to do with me. You know, like as far as me coming up. Salute to Red Fox. His name is not from a shout out to that's my big bro right there, Red Fox. That's my big bro now. Shout out to Fox. Execution of one of my big bros.
Now the Fruquan that St. Laz is talking about, that's Fruquan from Brooklyn. That's a different Fruquan. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that Fruquan from back in the day. I think St. Laz was in Green with me.
Hey, hold up. And let me say something real quick about everybody picking up Little Phil. Little Phil was a little fucking asshole. I grew up with the nigga. I'm not right, but he's a fucking asshole. Let's keep it all the way $150, 100%. We ain't gonna make this nigga seem like he's the Don Dollar or nothing. This nigga beat up when we was growing up. He joined the Haitians, and we joined the gang. I'm not gonna let nobody make this nigga seem like he's a fucking gangster.
Nah, you know why? Because you gotta understand, bro got bagged back in like 93, 94 when they was going to New York. They got fucked up over there, and you know but Phil always been shout out though. But shout out to Phil, man.
Yeah, shout out, but we know the real Little Phil.
Yeah, but see, so nowadays you gotta understand. All right, so you got the person that you knew that you know and you grew up with, right? Then you have the individual, because you gotta mind you, people is affiliated, right? So the Phil that you know the homies don't know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just that. So and you know,
one is just a troublemaker. He know what he doing.
yeah.
He is a troublemaker.
So that's
I know, and I'm gonna tell you this, and the field that y'all know, the field that he came home, he's still doing his shit. He was on his gorilla shit. I seen him get shook up a couple of times in certain situations. So when they act like
that's a fact.
The nigga was Monster Roo. So rest in peace to
Shout out
Monster Roo.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to the mob.
That's my bro right there. Monster. Check this out. Bro, when I came home, bro, Monster was trying to get me there. He was like, yo, God, man, I'm about to bring you home. I'm about to be mob. I'm like, nigga, I'm God. I ain't fuck with you. He's like, meet me at the barbershop, God. Meet me at the barbershop. He used to come to the all the time and chill with me in my grandmother's house, bro.
That's where his death was at, the barbershop. That's where he died at, the barbershop.
Yeah.
He got killed in that very barbershop.
Yeah. On South Orange
26, Greenfield Avenue.
Where?
Make 06.
Yeah.
And Newark?
Yeah, and Newark.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the bro, though. He was an animal, though. Shout out to the bro, though.
Another thing I like about Jersey, too, like when I lived out in Newark, was that in the summertime, you got like in Harlem.
Hold for myself. Jungle's in Atlanta, yo. Jungle's down and Jungle from Rowan moved to Atlanta. This execution in Atlanta, Georgia. Somewhere out there.
You know how in Harlem, like on Father's Day, like all the fathers, like black fathers go down Morris Park and they go kill their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of get-togethers in Harlem. That's one thing about Jersey too. Like on Newark and East Orange in particular, they got like a lot of like shit events. They do a lot of shit together. I'm talking like barbecues, basketball games. A lot of shit be going on in Jersey that niggas don't make win in New York unless it's a club. You know what I'm saying? But there be a lot of other shit going on, like Father's Day and shit. You know what I'm saying? We having events and stuff like that, barbecues.
At the parks. They have one at the parks all the time. Jersey, I'm gonna tell you the one thing we do in Jersey. We have a lot of community shit that we do. Like we have the house music in the parks. We have old school groups come to the parks and sing, and it's all free. You know what I'm saying?
It's still a Jersey thing. Like I feel like in New York we don't do that no more. We do it once in a while. But it's not like community based. It's just like anybody can come around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yo, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? We talk about all these people from Jersey, and yo, I'm even saying, even with like Big Shrek, Big Fruit, Little Phil, all these guys that got names in prison. A lot of these guys was good guys at one time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody except Little Phil's off the asshole, but the rest of the dudes is real good guys. And they got caught in bad situations.
I'm gonna test your insurance, Pete.
Huh?
All right.
What you say?
Tailgating.
Jay, you phrase it up, boy. Jay, you freeze it up.
What happened?
What you say?
I froze up.
Yeah.
And now I was talking to this motherfucker driving behind me. Motherfucker tailgate. I'm about to slam on the brakes and test your fucking insurance.
Hey.
No motherfucking tailgate, bitch. Hey, I hate when people tailgate me.
Yo, Born and Jay, y'all gonna get in this y'all gonna get in this academics beef?
Oh, hell yeah. Academics from Jersey. We gonna ride on that nigga.
Yes, sir.
You know Jersey love. If you see Jersey love, we eat your food, nigga.
Hold up, academics is a plate. Let me write this down.
Fuck world, man.
I'm fucking him up tonight.
Sir, right there, starting it off.
Yeah, we are the academic.
I'm tagging everybody, and it's going right on my shit. Academic is a plate.
Hold up. Let me blow you up, bro. Let me blow you up. Go ahead. Show it again.
Academic is a plate.
All right.
A whole plate.
Whole plate.
Hey, you want to know something? I got some intel on his ass. You want to know why? Because you know, even if I'm gonna troll a nigga, it got to be for a righteous cause. And I'm gonna tell you like this: my cause is this. That nigga don't need to be here no more. Period.
Huh?
He don't need to be here no more. Period. He got to get taken off here because only can be one, and that's me. Far as all that talking, far as all that fighting, sucker think he good. Sucker think he whoop me. But I know, boy, I put trademarks all around that boy eye. Just let me get mine, and then y'all can get yours.
All right, Ghostface Killer.
Nah, that's from the movie. That's from the is that Sonny Carson joint?
Yeah, the Education of Sonny Carson.
Yeah. Ghostface Killer used on his album.
Yeah, he looped it. Yeah, he looped it.
He said, yeah, sucker think he good. Sucker think he could whoop me. But I know, boy, I put trademarks all around his motherfucking eye.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm fucking him up tonight. He getting it.
Academics got locked up in no Bergen County jail, bro. He said, my bad, academics got locked up at Bergen County jail.
Probably for taking some pussy.
Yup. Pedophile ass nigga.
You know why I don't like him? Because any nigga that paid for a bitch to come from across the country just so she be in his face, you know what I'm saying, is a weak ass nigga.
So she can be in his face.
Yo, bro, this nigga is one of the nerds. You know the nigga that be looking at the niggas that do everything that without no money, looking at niggas like they amazing. Let me tell you something about some of these smart motherfuckers, right? Smart and dumb motherfuckers. Yeah. Some niggas is clever enough to see something happening and know that if I do this and I do this, then I can get that, right? Where other niggas is just kind of like born into a certain type of swag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when a nigga like that don't get no pussy, don't get no attention, the suck ass nigga, everybody clowning you and shit like that. How did he come out with his channel? He hid his face for mad long time. For mad long time. All you heard was his voice. Now on the one end, it worked for him, you know what I'm saying? But on the other end, why he never showed his face? You know what I'm saying? He never showed his face because he wasn't comfortable with who the fuck he was. He wasn't comfortable enough until he got the money and was able to spend money, make shit happen for him that other niggas would swag along could get. You know what I'm saying? So he got to pay his way. Like say if he was in jail with one of us or something. Academics could not be in no motherfucking jail with me and not pay that booty. Pause. That's what they call, in Islam, when you know what I'm saying, when you go, you know what I'm saying, when you go hit something and then whatever's left is called the booty. So whatever you got belong to us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So he had to get that motherfucker, whatever he had, we be controlling that. And I ain't talking about Muslims in particular. I'm just saying, like, you can't, you're never gonna live. Academics is a plate. I'm fucking him up today. I got some legit reasons why he got to get up out of here. That nigga.
First of all, hold up. You heard about that shit he said about the little girl?
Nah. What he said?
Hold up. I'm gonna pull up right now. Hold on, pull up for you.
Pull this shit up. Bitch ass nigga. That nigga got to get a booty up. Pause. You'd have ran into some renegade Muslims. Niggas would put a kufi on your fucking head. Make you come to the mosque every Friday. Calling your mother up who had you Christian for your whole life, talking about, yo, my name is Rashid, mommy. Tell her. No, your name is Jonathan. Not no more, mommy. It's Rashid. And the law's God. Gotta show me this shit.
I'll show it you right now. Hold up, bro.
Bro went in on Harlem Legend, man.
Yes, he should. Harlem's a pussy. Man. This is what academics said right here, yo. Hold up, I'll show you right now.
Harlem, not my man. He ain't never do nothing to me. But y'all got your Jersey Harlem shit going
on. Why you gotta say Jersey Harlem shit?
Nah, this ain't Jersey Harlem shit. This is New Jersey J versus Harlem Legend. It ain't about the soils. I got love for niggas from Harlem.
I'm fucking with
Thursdays on FX.
Oh, Born is Elizabeth against everybody. That's his mode.
So you underline the message.
It's Elizabeth versus everything. I ain't mad at him on that. You gotta have that moxie.
I uploaded a video yesterday. Long story short, I said a 31-year-old piping a 17-year-old is gross. 13 pedos dismissed themselves with the straightest face. You think I'm about to waste my energy apologizing to some pedos? Deuces. We don't want you here. If you got a problem with me saying a 31-year-old piping or wanting to pipe a 17-year-old is gross,
fair use.
Buddy, you're weird. DJ Academics actually made a response to that video I made yesterday. We're going to take a look at it.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will.
So that's basically what he said yesterday, and we made the video. I'm going to keep it.
Say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
She's going to get this. He's not talking in general. If she's 17, she's going to get the, you know what I'm saying? Speaking in general. She's 17 with an ID. What he said out of his mouth, okay? She's 17 in college. She's getting this. Not yours, not yours, not yours, not your little pee-pee. She's getting this. Okay? Guess what the pedo said? Oh, he's talking. Dog, ew. I don't even want to talk about that. Like, the fact that so many people were defending what he said. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because sometimes in conversation, you know what I'm saying, you may slip up.
What you said, bro?
This is a case of you know how white privilege. You know what? Sometimes I'll be driving down the street and I'll see a white person walk in the street and won't look left or right, will look straight, drinking their coffee, and know that you better stop your nigga ass car. You know what I'm saying? Because you touch me with that car. Like in their mind, right? Yo, real talk, they don't even. Yo, it's so deep.
See, and that's why it's up to us as righteous individuals when we got people like that in our way. You got to show them, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about you. I'll run you over. I had a situation like that yesterday. Some old funky nigga bitch was trying to cross the street in front of me like she was going to sashay and take her time. Bitch, you don't give a fuck about your life, you ugly motherfucker. You better get out my way.
But Jay, listen to what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that mentality that you think that you can just do that, like obviously, like that privilege that you think that it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like when keeping it real goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? One day you're gonna jump out there, somebody gonna run your ass.
I'm gonna run you over. I'm that nigga.
So a nigga like academics, right? The correlation with him and that white privilege is him feeling media privilege. Like he feel like he's so in that he can say whatever the fuck he want, however shocking it is, it's gonna be good for him. You know, like they say, all news is good news, or I mean, or attention is good attention.
Attention, right.
There's like deep media, it's like that. So I feel like he feel like media privileged almost. Like I can say whatever the fuck I want. Now, listen, whatever you do is your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't determine what's in your mind. But once you start using your stupid ass mouth we could determine what's going on.
And exactly to that point, sir. That was my issue with that nigga Harlem Legend. Hot Take Inc. That's your mans in them. You kicking up for him. Tell your man to give me a fade. Tell that nigga I want the straight fade, or I'm gonna troll the shit out of him. I'm gonna try. To the best of my ability, I will destroy that nigga on this internet. You get that to him, you dick rider. Dick ride that. Dick ride on that dick back to him and let him know I want that smoke.
Yo, Black Man, check this out. Listen to what this nigga said though.
Up and say some things you don't mean. Like he may not have meant it that way, but I'm telling you what he said. Gadget. But what? Exactly. buddy, you're weird.
This is the context. College ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half.
Like, it just gets worse the more you like back up.
He said, I don't care cheese. I don't care if she's 16.
Think about it in the bigger scheme of things. There's not much difference between a 20.
Yo. What's say, Jay?
Or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
He wasn't young when he said this, bruh.
So,
TV, he just said this shit.
We got to inspect every word he just said because it's clear as day. He's in college. He sees a girl that's in his class. She just turned 17, showed her college ID. That means she's literally 16 years old, 365 days, and probably like a couple minutes, dog. Like, how do you feel comfortable saying that? Even as a 21-year-old,
it doesn't matter if
the girl
if
is 17.
If he's 30
like,
something. He said that. Did he say that?
Hold up, me.
18 and up. But even then, it's like, bruh.
Even though he might have been young,
the context.
Even though
this
he
was
might
important. At no point did I ever say that I fucked somebody under 17 or under 18.
All right, we're gonna analyze what he says because he's telling the truth. He didn't say he ever, but it's basically saying you would if you could. You see what I'm saying? I'm not bashing
Man,
DJ
just let the
Academics.
motherfucker talk.
I couldn't
You
care
fat.
less what he does in his life. You know, I'm not gonna flex. I'm not gonna flex. But I'm just saying. You know me. I couldn't care less what anybody on the internet is doing, but their life because my life is amazing.
I was given an example of how, and I want to give y'all this example before I play this whole clip. I'm gonna play the full clip. I said in college, people, I said 17 becomes a gray area because people don't ask for IDs. There's some smart, or sometimes people start kindergarten early and they'll get to college when they're about to turn 18, but they'll turn 18 in January and they get there in September. When somebody's in college, and just like I'll say with high school, when somebody's in high school, if a nigga was in high
No, because I know what you're about to say. I said that in the last video. It doesn't work that way. In high school, nobody's asking for ID because we're all kids. In college, it's anybody can go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you heard of some stories of like 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds getting admitted into college. I know you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about that, right? I know guys that was in high school that turned 18 in high school, and his girlfriend was 16. He was in 12th grade, and she was in 11th grade. And he got locked up in certain states. You know, they get locked up in certain states for messing with a girl. If you 18, she's 16. They go to prison. So if you're in college, and you might be on your master's degree, and this little girl is a freshman in college at 17, that's unacceptable. You never know how old you are in college. He could have finished his first 4 years and work on his master's degree, and he's like 26 now. Am I right or wrong?
Hey man, them niggas like that young shit.
I think that even though old boys that's doing the video got some legit points, I feel like this is just really simply that you got a nigga that think he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You feel me? I think he say shit for shock value, just like Howard Stern did. Howard Stern filled that boy.
MapQuest. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You had like niggas like Charlemagne the God, Star, a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, show niggas that the troll game works. You know what I'm saying? It works. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you pay a big price for it because think about it like this. Like even with Wack, the shit that he be talking about, some of the shit you're never gonna be able to take off the internet. You're never gonna be, nobody's ever gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? There's some things, you feel me? You gotta ask yourself, what are you trading for the shit that's coming out of your mouth? You know what I mean?
Y'all hold me down for 1 second. I'm gonna play this real quick. I gotta run to the restroom. Hold me down. Hold on, I'm gonna play this real quick. So I won't be an asshole.
But in high school,
I'm step down.
You are basically that age. that you're supposed to be, unless you stayed back a few times and stuff like that. But like, bro, it's not the same in college. College, that's like saying, oh, we both work at KFC. Ew, I don't want to. Ew, dog, buddy, you're weird.
High school, I know somebody, and maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm just gonna be real. I know somebody who he had just turned 18, and he was dating like someone in a lesser class. That this is high school. There's people who end up being 18 in high.
I called it. He's using that Romeo and Juliet example. Doesn't work in college. Doesn't work when you're in a.
I keep telling this nigga, get himself a premium account. It's only $11 a month for these fucking commercials.
But Freshworks makes IT software that people actually love to use. Which means you spend less time crushed and more time crushing it. Freshworks, ridiculously easy software for ITSM.
Hey, I ain't worrying about that, Nicole. All I'm saying, if you riding that nigga dick that hard, get in his ear, tell him to get at me. That's all. You know what it is. I don't care less what that nigga know how to do. I know what I can do. I'm ready for it.
Those drugstore razors you're buying, what is that, from aisle 7? They're doing your head.
Hey, wherever. We both might need it. How about that, faggot?
With irritation,
we both might need it.
That's why you should be using the Flex Series kit from Freedom Grooming. Say goodbye to nasty cuts and
that's why I keep telling them, I don't donate to your channel so you can smoke crack, nigga. Get you a premium account.
You took shaving this morning, going over the same spot.
This shit only $11 a month.
With the Flex Series, you save time. And there's no irritation. See, the Flex Series comes with a flexible 5-blade rotary shaver that hugs your head, so you can effortlessly clean up those hard-to-reach areas. And speaking
I got one of those.
Blades catch the falling hair for you. So you can
I got just like that one too. Where's mine at? Mine right here.
Getting some head shots.
You's an asshole.
At a job, it doesn't work.
Because you still ain't get that premium account like I asked you to.
I'm gonna get it, bro.
Tired of these fucking commercials.
I was talking about being in an institution, so college or high school, where the ages are or a little bit out of what is actually acceptable, right? And this is what I have to tell y'all, right? Somebody just said 4 months of the college year, some people are 17. It depends on when you're born. You know, that's all I was saying. When people go to college, and you'll hear in my full clip, people do not check IDs. No one in college.
Okay, because I never been in college. It could be some freshmen with the still high school mentality, okay? But if they're a freshman in college and they got that high school mentality, chances are they're 17, 18. They just graduated. You ain't gonna have that high school mentality in your 20s. You're not gonna have that high school mentality in your 30s. You're checking some ID. By the time I'll give you 18 because you're still fresh off of 17, right? You could be dumb at 18.
What'd you say?
It's important when people
some girls
come at people when they're like, oh, she's 18, she's fresh meat and stuff like that. That's weird.
Yeah, you gotta turn that motherfucking volume down over there with that video because I couldn't hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
But what he's saying about the IDs, you know what I'm saying? That could link up to the 17-year-old.
Let me say something real quick. When I was in college, I was in my 30s. I was going to college at New River Community College in Christiansburg, Virginia.
Okay.
And one of my classmates was a 15-year-old college girl. 15-year-old college girl, bro.
One of them super smart motherfuckers.
But yo, you didn't know she was 15 because she was tall, she was real attractive, she was beautiful, had a nice body, everything. But she was 15 years old.
You crack it?
Huh?
Did you hit it?
Nah, I ain't hit it. Nah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Good. She was just
proud of you.
She was just helping me with my math and shit. She was real cool. I was cool with her mother, all that. Because I was married and had my kids, all that. But I was cool with her moms and brother. She's helping my math. I just make sure niggas didn't fuck with her. Because she's a cool girl.
You hit the moms at least? Did you tap the mom?
Nah, I ain't tap the mom.
Damn, man. I'm trying to fuck somebody.
Nigga, I was married, nigga. I was man. But what I'm saying, she said, I used to make sure older niggas didn't fuck with her because it was a lot of older people in our class too, you know. So I'm like, yo, she's a little girl. Leave her the fuck alone, man, before I beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Before I fuck you up out here. And to this day, now she's like, this happened. She was like, this when she was like 16, 15, 16. This was like in 2009.
Okay.
Now she hit me. She friended me on Facebook like maybe a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, she's like, I love you so much. You always protected me. I'm like, I know, thank you. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Get your young ass out of my inbox. You still ain't that grown, nigga.
Yeah.
But nah, that's how I felt about it. I don't like that shit, man. She's 15 going on 16, and she's a freshman in college.
Yeah.
So,
but see, a lot of them 15 and 16-year-olds, like especially when they that bright, they be in college and shit.
Yeah.
They be so intelligent and like they be old souls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that don't give no nigga no excuse
to touch her.
Right. Like, nigga, she felt like she was 25. No, nigga, but her age is 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, man, women mature a lot faster and a lot stronger than us, men.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, they are advanced. Women are advanced mentally over us. And like I say, some young girls will have an old soul. They'll come across, their energy will come across like they've been here 40 years, but they only got 15 in the game. You know what I mean? That's why I be wanting to see ID.
Hey, you got ID.
You got a driver's license? Oh, you can't go in this bar with me? Fuck out of here. Beefy. Hey, is that the shaving bulls you using on your head? Yeah. It's the Freedom Groomer.
Freedom Groomer.
Yeah, Freedom Grooming. This product. It come with a whole lot of other shit too.
Yeah. Come with the cream for your hair.
Yep.
Shaving cream.
Yep. Shaving cream, oil. Here's the oil.
Yep.
Here's the lotion.
Uh-huh.
Right. Here's this is a sandalwood. This shit smells pretty good. I haven't used it yet.
It's good.
This shit is pretty good. It smells good. And then you got the real old time fucking shaving kit brush. That shit is slick. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this to detail my car.
Real good, Joe. Because I got the same thing.
Yeah.
I got Jay to get it.
Yeah.
Use it on camera.
Yeah, it works great.
It works great, bro.
My cousin, he owns the barbershop. Shout out to my cousin Jerry on the corner of Jackson and Bond, motherfucking barbershop. That nigga about to be mad at me. He ain't about to get my 20s and 25s no more. I'm doing my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it shaves good.
Great. It's like a razor.
Like $130.
Yeah, I think this was $130, yeah.
$130 for the whole kit, Joe.
Yeah. It's worth it. It's well worth it. We should get a plug.
We definitely should get a plug for it.
We got to get a plug.
I got to call him.
I gave you the information on the Better Business Bureau shit. So that's why I did that because I wanted us to be careful with who we fucking with. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be late shipping people this shit.
I sent you the link so you can get it, yo. I sent you the link.
Word.
I sent you the link like I sent him. Yeah, but like I said, I was in college and I was in my 30s. It was a young girl that she didn't look like she was 15 or 16, but she was 15 years old, and she was my classmate in college. She's highly intelligent, very smart, but I had to keep the wolves off her because she was tall too. So I'm 6'7", she was like 6'1", and like I said, she had like a boom, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying?
She was right.
Right. I'm like, let me get this. I gave you 3 barbers, Nicole Bella.
What? All right, wait a minute, Nicole.
No.
What happened?
I gave you 3 barbers that you could go to that's good. Nicole Bella. I even told you the barber you talking about. I told you about that barber on Jackson Ave, on the corner of Jackson and Bond.
Yeah, that's my cousin Jerry's. If you ain't up for no niggerish shit, you don't want to take your child in there.
That's why I want you to go there, because it's niggerish.
That's the block. That's the strip.
You go your ass at the Dominican one on the corner of North Ave and Magnolia. Go to upstairs, downstairs one, or go to the one right there next to the liquor store. You'll be safe.
You'll be safe. Don't come to Jackson Avenue.
Leave Jackson alone. I told you guys already. Stop asking questions. Just do what I said.
Leave Jackson Avenue alone. And listen, and I'm not talking because we own.
Listen, the Dominican barbers are better than the black barbers now.
And like I said, you don't want your child coming up in the barbershop in the middle of an arms trade or some shit. Because it goes down on my block. It goes down like that. It goes down over there. I wouldn't. That's why I'm trying to get Harlem Legend to come over.
The Dominicans cut blacks' hair because they black, and they cut their hair good. They great with that razor too.
Yeah, they niggas with that speak Spanish. That's all.
They niggas that speak Spanish. They great. Puerto Rican barbers good because they got the same hair texture we do, most of them.
Niggas that speak Spanish. That's all they are. The niggas under a different culture. That's all.
I told you about that barber already, Nicole Bella, on Jackson or Bond.
Yeah, you don't want to go there, baby.
I told you
don't take your innocent child in there. You'll corrupt them. And look, you think I'm crazy? I grew up in that environment.
Yeah, me too.
I got my shit from there. So you really want to go over there? Some of this shit rub off on you and your baby? I don't think so. Yeah, stay off of Jackson Avenue though. If you come through, let me know. I'll give you the tour. I'm gonna take somebody. Listen, I don't know. Within the next couple of days, I'm gonna start reaching out to the crack fiends in my neighborhood, and I'm gonna start doing skits. And some of these crack fiends are gonna be depicting Harlem Legend's mama and papa. If I can find a homosexual motherfucking prostitute, Harlem Legend was tricking off with that nigga. I'm about to line it up. I'm about to run it up, y'all. It is a zoo. It is a fucking ape house.
Jackson Ave, when I was growing up, Jackson Ave was one of the best blocks in Elizabeth. When I was growing up, Jackson Ave was one of the best blocks in Elizabeth. I'm telling you. They had block parties over there. DJ Cool V used to bring Big Daddy Kane, Biz Marquis, all of them used to be up there chilling. It wasn't no wild shit. I come home from prison in 2003. I moved down south. I come back to visit 2006. Jackson Ave is the hood now.
Super hood.
I don't know what happened to Jackson Ave.
I'm a super saiyan. Niggas tow it up. And listen, my family own a block. We own a whole block. Just between Magnolia and Bond Street. All that's ours. And we've been there since the late 80s. Like, we bought that property like 85, 86 or some shit. Built 2 houses over there. But, like, it wasn't always that bad because it was a time we were throwing, our family would commission the city and we would throw block parties. If we didn't buy out Jefferson Park for the day, we had Jackson Avenue, my yard, my people yard, you know, all that. So, yeah, Jackson Avenue went down the hill, man, like after 07, 05, 06, it started getting bad around there. Oh, yeah, listen, what's your parking lot in White Castle? On Elizabeth Avenue and North? Don't eat out of that bitch. Hey, yo, I'm in that bitch one night. I'm watching the motherfuckers behind the counter. I'm in line waiting to order. Word is born, I seen the motherfucker behind the motherfucking joint. Get some of them frozen patties, drop it in the mop water and throw it up on the motherfucking grill. Out of here. Because it was like, what's up? I said, yo, you ain't just see what happened back there? Nah, come on, bro. We ain't eating here. Why? What happened? Motherfucker dropped fucking frozen hamburger patties, beef, into mop water into the mop bucket, took it out.
Shit.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't fucking with y'all.
Yo, in that White Castle parking lot, niggas got shot in there, niggas got killed.
Oh yeah, niggas, yeah, it went down.
Parking lot was the fucking hood, yo.
Like what's the name said, he reminded him of Crenshaw. Mr. Execution said that shit like Crenshaw, and he right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why everybody used to pull up with their cars, all that.
Yo, we're about to get off here. We're gonna holler at y'all and politic later. We'll give you 2 hours.
Hold on.
Talk everything else. Go ahead and talk what you talk, boy.
One more again. New Jersey J on the Radar podcast. We are on fuck shit until further notice. We are in the middle of a motherfucking troll campaign against that motherfucking bitch made old turtle face ass looking nigga. Y'all know him as Harlem Legend. I know him as the Gipper. I'm on his top. I'm gonna grind him up until I can catch the fade with that nigga.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Fuck with your boy. Follow my shit. Like, share, subscribe. I got 2 more videos up from yesterday on this shit. Troll Patrol. Go check me out.
Yeah, boy. Jersey J on the Radar. Salute.
Fuck Harlem Legend.
You're born. Show them how we do this, man. Btbtv. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. Btbtv. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Rah. Yo. John Gotti flow. Rap Pablo. Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission. It's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like holotos. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have. Got that and then some, and then some. My ones on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okie doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who want to play to them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block. On the run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he's tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their veins thick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folk who want to play to them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to they like movie, curtain closed. Yeah, Btbtv.
Nicole Bella. Thank you, Snoop. Christown, Btbtv.
Good boy, let's get him.
Let's get him.
Let's get him.
Yo, we out of here. Peace to the 5% nation, the guys and nerves. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rock my tail out of all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out here. And to that Harlem Legend nigga and that chup brim nigga, get the 49311. Huh. We out of here.